It's here. The time that I have been waiting for is here. So since the last part of 2024, I've been saying that if you think the large language models like ChatGPT and Claude and Gemini and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, the list goes on. If you think they're powerful, just wait, because 2025 is the year of the agent. AI agents, autonomous agents, agentic, a couple of words and terms that you are going to be hearing a lot of. So let me explain what an agent is. And I've talked a little bit about this in my previous demos. As you know, as I've talked about before, ChatGPT and the large language models are trained on a lot of data and will answer queries. So it's very much kind of a back and forth, a conversation, if you will. And it can do things like create spreadsheets and interfaces with some external apps. So you can write documents, you can write reports, but it's not without its little, you have to format these things. It's not certainly not perfect yet, but oh my gosh, it's getting so much better. That's the regular ChatGPT or any of the large language models. What an agent does is it automates specific tasks. So ChatGPT is for writing and analyzing and coding and a number of different use cases. Agents are for doing stuff that you and I would do. Some of the examples that they have are find 2 tickets for the next concert at the Sphere. I have no idea where the Sphere is, by the way. Find the most affordable passes to the Miami Grand Prix. Reserve a table for 8 at a seafood restaurant next Friday. I'm going to put it through its paces a little bit and ask it to find cheap flights from Brisbane to Chicago, where my sister lives, on Qantas. Flying out on the last week in June and back mid-July. I want to be there for my birthday on the 3rd. And of course that means that I'll celebrate the 4th, which is one of the advantages of going to the US on my birthday. Now this is interesting. I've done a little bit of this before. This is the Operator browser. So Operator is going to the web and it is doing searches that I would do manually if I were to look for cheap flights on Qantas. So I'd probably go to the Qantas search. Interesting Qantas website, but it appears to be unavailable at the moment. Would you like me to try again later or explore other options for booking flights? Other options, please. And that's very interesting that the Qantas website is not available. So I wonder if it will look at Skyscanner or somebody else's. Now the other thing is you can take control and start manipulating it yourself. Qantas unlocks 1 million discounted seats. I might have to check into that myself. And it shows you exactly what it's doing. And I think you can even pop this out. Yes, you can. Yes, now it's looking at Skyscanner. And again, you can take control. I'll pause the video as it's doing this and come back with the result. Okay, it's just come back saying that it has found a flight on Skyscanner for Qantas flights from Brisbane to Chicago. Set the departure date from June 24th and the return date to mid-July. Would you like me to proceed? No, I've changed my mind. I'd like to fly business, and I don't care which airline. So now it's opening up to a number of different airlines, and it is going to look for business class flights. And again, I will pause you while it does its thing. Now, this is interesting. While trying to book the flight, I encountered a verification step on the Aunt Betty site. Could you please complete this verification so I can proceed with the booking? Okay, so I'm going to take control of that. I'm not sure what it's doing. We will find out together. It's a CAPTCHA. Okay. You have control, and then I'll finish up, return control to operator. Whew, that's pretty cool. So the downside is obviously you have to sit here and wait for it to do its thing in case it needs you to take control. Okay, the original fare is no longer available, but an alternative option is offered at AUD $12,000 with Cathay Pacific. Surely you can find a cheaper. You can find a cheaper option. I'd like to spend no more than 5,000 USD, which is about 7,500 Australian at the moment. I can be flexible with dates. Your own little travel agent right here in your pocket. I'll pause you again. So it's still thinking about that request to make sure that it is $5,000 or less USD. I'm not sure why this says economy. It is looking for business class flights. It's fascinating watching this do its own thing on its own. This is something else I've just noticed. Here at the bottom it says operator retains screenshots of its actions. Please monitor its work. It can make mistakes. You won't be able to see it on your screen, but on the very bottom left-hand corner, that's what it says. So it retains screenshots so you can see what it's actually done. Fantastic. So in 3 minutes after that last prompt, it said, I found a United Airlines business class flight from Brisbane to Chicago for $38.29 USD. I'm assuming it departs on the 25th and returns on July 15th with a stop in San Francisco. Would you like to proceed with this booking? I'm going to say yes. It doesn't have any of my credit cards. So I'm going to ask, how will you pay for it? Payment details on the booking website. I can guide you through the process, or you can complete the booking yourself. Okay, so basically, I'm sure it'll ask me to take control and put in my credit card. So that answers that question. How do I pay for it? All right, let's see what other trouble we can get into with this. So the next thing that I asked it to do is to please monitor the Qantas website every day until the end of Feb, because they typically offer double status credits. If you purchase between certain dates and fly between certain dates, they will give you double status credits on those flights, which is a great way to make sure that you maintain your status. I do this every year. And it's having trouble with the Qantas website again. So I wondered if it was having trouble with the Qantas website or the Qantas website was down. Turns out it's down. My internet is working fine, by the way. I don't know what this error message is, but it is down. Oh, it may have come back up. Aha. So it's finding double status credits on here. So apparently the Qantas website came back up. I wonder if I can get onto Qantas now. Why is it telling me I don't have any internet? Yes, it is definitely down. The Qantas website is definitely down. And operator, I'm not sure what it's looking at. Based on historical patterns in recent articles, Qantas might announce a double status credits promotion soon, possibly in February 2025. I'll continue to monitor the Qantas website and related news sources daily until the end of February and inform you when the promotion is announced. Seriously? It's going to monitor this website and let me know. Okay, we'll see how it goes, and I'll let you know. In the meantime, if you have access to Operator, which is only available on ChatGPT Pro, OpenAI ChatGPT Pro, have a play. Tell me what you think about it.